What a fantastic night for cricket. The famous Lord's Cricket Ground in London was buzzing with excitement. England played against the West Indies in the second T20 international match of the series. This was a very important game. England had already won the first match, so a win here would mean they would win the whole series. The crowd was full of energy, with fans from both sides cheering loudly. The weather was perfect for an evening of fast-paced T20 cricket, setting the stage for a memorable encounter between two of the world's most exciting teams. Everyone was ready to see some big hits and amazing plays. The match began with the coin toss, a small but crucial moment that can often influence the game's direction. England's captain, Harry Brook, won the toss. He looked at the pitch, considered the evening conditions, and decided it would be best for his team to bowl first. This meant that the West Indies would have to bat first and set a score for England to chase later under the bright floodlights. This decision put the pressure on the West Indies batsmen to score as many runs as possible in their 20 overs, knowing that England's powerful batting lineup would be coming after their total, with a clear target in mind. The atmosphere was electric as the West Indies openers walked out to the middle. The English bowlers, led by their new ball attack, were eager to make early breakthroughs and restrict the visitors. The West Indies team is famous for its power hitting, so the English fans were a little nervous, but also very excited. They knew that any score could be chased at Lord's, but a big total from the West Indies would make it very difficult. The match promised to be a classic T20 battle, the explosive batting of the West Indies against the skilled and strategic bowling of England. This series was more than just a couple of games. It was about building momentum for future tournaments. For England, it was a chance to show off their amazing batting depth and how well they can perform under pressure. For the West Indies, it was an opportunity to prove they could compete against the best, even away from home. Every player on the field knew what was at stake. The stage was set, the captains had made their first moves, and the packed stadium waited in anticipation for the first ball to be bowled in this crucial T20 international clash. The West Indies innings started with a bang, as their batsmen came out looking to score quickly. They played some powerful shots, hitting boundaries and sixes to entertain the crowd. The English bowlers had to be very careful with their line and length. Despite the early aggression, England's bowlers, especially the spinners, managed to slow things down in the middle overs. They took some important wickets and prevented the West Indies from running away with the game. The batsmen had to work hard for every run, trying to build partnerships and keep the scoreboard moving at a good pace throughout their allotted 20 overs. The final score for the West Indies was 196 for the loss of 6 wickets. This was a very good score and a real challenge for England. Several West Indies players made important contributions with the bat, but they felt they might have been a few runs short of a truly winning total. They had moments of brilliance but also lost wickets at key times, which stopped them from reaching the 200-plus score they were hoping for. England's bowlers did well to pull things back at the end, preventing a late surge from the West Indies' dangerous lower-order hitters, which kept the target within a reachable range for their own batters. A key part of England's bowling success was Luke Wood. He bowled with great skill and intelligence, taking crucial wickets and controlling the flow of runs. His performance was vital in stopping the West Indies from posting an even bigger score. The West Indies captain, Shai Hope, later said that his team struggled against the English spinners and didn't rotate the strike enough by taking singles and doubles. He knew that in modern T20 cricket, it's not just about hitting sixes. Building an innings smartly is just as important. His team had set a tough target, but he knew they would have to bowl exceptionally well to defend it. As the West Indies players walked off the field after their 20 overs, they were reasonably happy with their total of 196. It was a competitive score on a good batting pitch. They knew that if their bowlers could take early wickets and put pressure on the English batsmen, they had a strong chance of winning the match and levelling the series. The English team, on the other hand, walked into the dressing room knowing they had a big job ahead of them. Chasing nearly 200 runs is never easy, even for a team with a deep and talented batting lineup like England's. England's chase began with confidence, but they faced an early setback. However, the captain Jos Buttler and Ben Duckett soon steadied the ship. They formed a fantastic partnership of 63 runs, playing smart cricket mixed with powerful shots. They hit the ball to all parts of the ground, putting the pressure back on the West Indies bowlers. It looked like they were taking the game away from the visitors. But then, a moment of drama occurred. Johnson Charles, one of the West Indies' best fielders, dropped a catch to dismiss Jos Buttler. This was a huge moment in the match, as giving a world-class player like Buttler a second chance can be very costly. Just when England seemed to be cruising towards victory, the West Indies bowlers fought back brilliantly. They took the wickets of both Buttler and the new English T20 captain Harry Brook in quick succession. Suddenly, the game was wide open again. The crowd grew tense as the required run rate started to climb. The West Indies team was full of energy, and their bowlers, led by the fast and aggressive Alzarri Joseph, were making it very difficult for the new batsman to score freely. The momentum had shifted, and for a few overs, it felt like the West Indies might just pull off an incredible win and defend their total. But England's team is known for its incredible batting depth, meaning they have good batters all the way down the order. Even after losing key players, they did not panic. The middle-order batsmen knew they had to keep their cool and build another partnership. Will Jacks came in but was dismissed for 7, adding to the pressure. The responsibility fell on the shoulders of the younger players to see the team home. The West Indies bowlers kept attacking, trying to take more wickets to seal the game. Every run became precious, and every ball was filled with suspense as the match headed towards a thrilling finish. The turning point of the entire match came in one explosive over. A young and fearless player named Jacob Bethel came to the crease. He faced the fast bowler Alzarri Joseph and completely changed the game. Bethel smashed an incredible 3 sixes in that one over. Those huge hits sent the ball flying into the stands and sent the crowd into a frenzy. His amazing power hitting took all the pressure off England and put them firmly in control of the chase. Bethel scored a blistering 30 runs from just 11 balls, an unbelievable performance that swung the match decisively in England's favour. After Jacob Bethel's incredible assault, England needed just a few more runs to win. The West Indies team looked defeated, as their best bowler had been hit all over the park. Tom Banton and Bethel had guided England close to the finish line, and it was left to Bryden Cars to complete the job. With calm and composure, Cars hit the winning runs, a boundary 4 off the bowling of Jason Holder in the 19th over. The English players rushed onto the field to celebrate their fantastic victory. They had successfully chased down the target, finishing with a score of 199 for 6 in just 18.3 overs, winning the match by 4 wickets. The Player of the Match award was given to England's bowler, Luke Wood. His excellent bowling earlier in the evening was crucial in restricting the West Indies to a manageable score. In his post-match interview, Wood said he was delighted to contribute to the team's victory, especially after being out of the side for nearly 2 years. His performance showed just how much talent England has, not just in batting, but in bowling too. This victory was a true team effort, with different players stepping up at different times to secure the win, and with it, the T20I series, leading 2-0. After the game, the two captains shared their thoughts. England's captain, Harry Brook, was full of praise for his team. He said they had a great start to the T20 series and executed their chase perfectly. He felt his bowlers had done a great job, believing the West Indies were about 30 runs short of a truly dangerous score. He highlighted his team's deep batting lineup as a key reason for their confidence during the chase. He was very happy with the performance and the series win, looking forward to the next match with great optimism and pride in his squad's resilience. On the other side, West Indies captain Shai Hope was disappointed but honest about his team's performance. He agreed that they were a few runs short with the bat and needed to be better at defending totals. He pointed out that modern T20 cricket requires more than just power hitting. Taking singles and doubles to rotate the strike is also very important, an area where his team needed to improve. Though they lost the match and the series, Hope was focused on learning from their mistakes and coming back stronger in the future, acknowledging the skill and depth of the victorious England side.